Ladies and gentlemen,
Full Circle Friday. Hey, what's up now? What's up, family?
Hey, family.
Still sending it out.
Yeah, I'm sending my
What's
link
up,
out.
everybody?
Sorry about-
Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's all good.
So I brought my voice, y'all. It's gonna be a
Okay.
little rocky today.
Just a little rocky today. What's up, family? Welcome to Full Circle Friday, where we talk about
Hey.
pregnancy, parenting, family, and all the wild chapters in between. I'm Claude.
And I'm Aisha.
Hey, Aisha, what's up?
Hey,
I'm
and
your host.
yeah, today we're gonna talk about seasoning of parenting that's a whole adventure in itself. So sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah.
That's the teenage years. That's the sinus and living in Georgia, honey. But yeah, we're talking about teenage years, adolescence. What's up?
No, I was just saying.
You
Yeah,
straighten me
the
out?
other
Okay.
earbud was behind you. I guess you didn't want it in.
Oh, I did want it in. It was loud. The music was loud. Hold on.
There you go. So we can hear everything.
We're talking about the teenage years.
Teenage years, y'all. Adolescence,
There we
right?
go. That sounds better.
You better.
If you're in it, then you know,
You know.
right? If you're gearing up for it, buckle up,
You better.
Buttercup, because here we go.
That's indeed.
And if you've been through it, bless you.
For real. For real.
And share your wisdom with all of us because it's going to help the next set of parents figure this out as well.
No doubt. So if you're watching live, let us know in the chat what's been the most surprising thing about parenting a teen, or if you've survived it, right? Because we have twice.
Twice. We're working on the third one right now.
But
She's
if you
13.
if you survived it, what's one thing you wish that you've known,
Right.
throughout that whole process?
Yeah. So let's start with going on inside those teenage. So let's start out, I'm sorry. Let's think about what's going on the inside of those teenagers' heads, right?
Okay.
Science says their brains are literally under construction.
That's what science says. But
Lots of big feelings,
Mhm.
impulses, decision making, decisions, and some things. Sometimes it's just a lot of unlogical and logical things, right?
right. A lot of
So
things. It's when you think about it, it's like, it's not a lot of logic in some of the things
some
that
of
they
it's
say.
logic, but some
But
of
some
it,
of it.
most of it's unlogic.
At 13, yes.
Right.
And it's wild, right? 1 minute they're wise beyond their years, where you just like, yo, this child must have been here before.
We
You know
say
what I'm
that, we
saying?
really say that when they're little
You
and they
really
do little
do.
things, and
Mhm.
you're like, oh, that little one's wise beyond their years, right?
The next minute, you're wondering if they even heard what you said.
Exactly.
You'd be like, I know I just told this, this child, this young lady, this teenager, young man, whatever. I know what I just said. I know what I
What
just
was
said.
that?
That's we got a caller. We got somebody coming in.
Oh,
So
somebody's coming in.
that's what you never heard that before. Yeah, that's what it
No.
sounds like when we got somebody in the
That was
green.
like, come
But
on in. Come on in.
but we know that it's just hormones, y'all. So we're oh no. So
Mama, you are live on TV.
no, she didn't go live yet, so don't publish that just
Don't
yet.
publish that
Let's
just
put
yet,
that back
because
in the
you
green
are,
room,
you
'cause
know,
you laid out,
yeah,
laid
okay,
back.
yeah.
Thank you
So
for
click,
wanting to join
so
us. You
click the
definitely want.
listen, Mom.
Yeah, you definitely want
We're so
to.
glad to have you.
If you come on live, you are definitely going to be live for everybody to
Yeah, you'll
see.
be
So you want
live
to be
on TV.
sitting up. But if you are here to join us and you just want to watch, you definitely want to click the link to the YouTube page and watch, and you can comment within there. So yeah, feel free to join us. But we're talking about teens, and we're not just talking about hormones. It is growth. It is the identity. It's teens figuring themselves out,
Yes.
trying to figure out a place in this world of which we live, and they're new to it. Just as, we're still figuring things out.
Correct.
Even at our age, we're steadily learning.
We're
and
trying new
figuring
things with the
things.
grandbabies.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But as teenagers, y'all, and y'all know, those parents who have teenagers, you know what that struggle is. You know what you got to do. And if
Right.
you don't know, you about to find out.
That's right. So, parents, how do you handle those situations? Drop your stories in the chat so we can share them on the screen here. We'll share them with the community and be able to put that feedback out for everyone.
Yes, yes. Communication is everything, but it does get tricky. All right. It get tricky with teens,
Mm,
for one, right? Because teens want independence. You know, they want to be independent, but they still need us. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Even if they don't always act like it, they still need us no matter what. And you know it as a parent. Like,
We've learned to pick our battles for sure.
have to.
Listen more than we lecture, and sometimes just be present, just to be in the room with them, even if they're not talking.
Sometimes they
Sometimes
don't.
they'll tell me, we don't want to talk. They got the mean mug on. That's okay. Just be present. Sometimes the best conversations that I do have with my girls is when I'm driving, especially when I'm cooking, honey. Have them around the island. We have good talks or just hanging out.
Yeah, sometimes you do gotta catch them um, when you're driving. You gotta catch them at a
Yeah,
time
we
to
just,
where it's like, I got you now. I got you. Let's talk.
right.
Sometimes you have to, but I mean, for any of the parents out there, anyone else have a team that just only want to talk like at midnight or or after midnight, like when you tired. Look, I want to go to sleep, but that's the time that they want to talk. You have to find what's best, a good time to talk to them. I recommend at sometimes whether you're in the car, you're on a ride, a long drive, or if you're out to eat somewhere in a public place,
Mm,
you somewhere where you can just have a discussion. It's always important to find a good time and place where you can talk to them. We got anybody else that's on the line right now or in the chat that wants to got
did mom's looking to listen?
any tips that you would like to add to those for those parents who are teens, anything like that? What we got going on, me? Okay.
She in the green room.
Okay.
Okay.
Hit the red. Um
She can still hear us. Okay, that's fine.
yeah, that's
Okay.
awesome. Perfect,
Thank you,
perfect,
mom.
perfect. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Just know that your camera is on, and
Yeah.
if we pull you in, you're gonna be on live with
Yes.
us. All
Yeah,
right. So
I'll
thank
help her with that.
everybody who who's either joining in, who's watching us on YouTube. Place some comments in the chat. Give us your best tip for keeping the lines open for those teens. What do you suggest? I
Right.
mean, that was some of the suggestions I gave, just to, like I said, be at a open area, maybe a restaurant or somewhere where they can't get too far away from you when you're ready to chat, like in a
Yeah.
car, you on a ride or something like that. It's always good to try to, get some of those things out of the way for, talking to the teens. Would you say me?
What you got, Maya? What you
Okay,
got?
throw something out there for us.
Maya has one.
Allow time.
Allow time. Yeah. That's
Mm,
important because sometimes I'm very busy and don't
yeah.
stop. You mean parents allow time or kids allow time? Oh,
We
that's
need
what you're
to
saying. Okay.
we need to mic her too. She's so awesome.
Yeah, so
We need
what
another
Amaya
mic.
is saying, allow time to pass if a situation has happened for them to come and to express their feelings.
That's definitely
Sometimes we need to sit in the process, the thought process of something. And I'm a real big person with
you
that one.
even wanted answers now. Is that it? Or
No,
you
I'm a
wanted like,
process.
okay.
Like sometimes I don't have the words to say to either my kids, my husband, or whomever I'm speaking about. But if I just chill for a second, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even a couple days. Give your teens a couple days because I'm an adult and I still have to sometimes take a couple days to come back to you and say, hey, this is what I meant by that. Or, hey, this is what I meant by that. So
So allow some
this,
time to process.
yeah, allow time. That's a good one. Very good one.
Definitely a good one. Watch it. Oh,
Yeah, I just like it like this. So when I turn my head, you can hear me
mhm.
and it doesn't go away. Thank you. All
Yeah.
right.
So we'll just talk about some
Boundaries,
boundaries.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
We also
consequences
we
and
also
trust.
Stacy said yes.
Yes, yes, indeed. Hey, Stacy.
Hey, Stacy. Setting boundaries is also very good when you're raising adolescents. Adolescence is, um, I'll come back to that.
Oh
Setting
yeah,
boundaries is a whole new game with teens. They want freedom, but they also want
right click and
and
launch it.
need
Mhm.
limits, right? Never try to, we try to be clear and consistent,
Publish.
but also willing to listen. So much is going on here, but also willing to listen to our teens when we will adjust. What's wrong? Okay, when it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. We try to be clear and consistent,
Definitely,
but also willing to listen to our teens, and we will adjust when it makes sense, right?
and it makes sense.
So if we have to adjust our tactic with our kids, is what I'm saying, we will. We're going to listen. If they feel that this, we're going to evaluate as parents where we are and say, hmm, they may have a point. I'm willing to do this, right? It doesn't have to always be so cut and dry. And every kid is different. Every last one of my girls, we have three, once again, they are completely different in how we discipline them, how we speak to them. And we really have to kind of maneuver around some of their reactions,
Definitely,
right?
definitely.
So,
And for the parents who are watching now, I want to thank you for tuning in. I know some of the kids are back in school today, so this gives us some parent to parent time as
happy
well.
first day, everyone.
So for those who do have kids that are back in school today, you've made it. You made it through the summer.
Yeah, I love the
Our
summer for
team,
my
yeah,
kids.
I do. I enjoy spending time with them as well.
Yeah,
Um, I can agree. Each of our ladies, once they reach their teenage years, that preteen to teen, you start noticing those changes. Yes, each one has been different.
hmm
Um, I think we got a story for each of them. Each one
we
has,
do. We do. It's
but
amazing.
for
It's truly amazing.
but for the parents out there who are going through it right now, who um are dealing with either new teens or teens that are older teens, uh, this too shall pass. It's a great point in time to see them grow. Just know that it's important to build trust. Okay,
And I
it's
want to say one real quick. I want to say they're coming into their season, a new season.
mhm.
So allow them to be in that new season. Go ahead, babe.
So as I was saying, it's
Mhm.
it's important to build trust. So letting them earn more independence, but also knowing that there's consequences. So yes, you do want to give them a little more independence as they get older, but keep that fine line there of letting them know, that there are consequences. Melody said, I'm happy to be here to learn. Teenage years is knocking on my door. LOL. Yes, and that
We
is
love you,
true.
cousin Mel.
It is coming. They
Cousin
book yeah,
Mel.
we love you. Look, these young ones, they grow up so fast, and before you know it, it goes from that teen to adult, and then it's like, where did the time go?
Right. And that's the
So
truth. Like,
we have
boom.
um right now we have two adults and two teens, but we got three kids. Ain't that something? Ain't that crazy? See how
That's
I did
it.
that math? Two adults and two teens, but we got three kids. Yeah, so
That's the
because
truth.
because our
I,
adult is still a teen, you get that? But look,
they will
like I
always be our babies, though.
al- always, always. But like I said, just know that once you start giving them that independence, that there are some consequences if things go sideways. And sometimes we have to admit when we're wrong
Yes.
and when a rule just doesn't fit anymore. Like what we
Correct.
were talking about in the now I know I ain't know no better, session where we just was speaking about certain things that our parents did or certain things that we would do as young parents. And then as you get older, you're like, okay, that didn't work or didn't work for me. So now it's best that we switch it up a little bit, you know?
Babe,
So
that's so true.
mhm.
To our audience, how do you balance in the trust and boundaries in your household? Yeah. Have you had to change your approach as your kids get older?
Have
Let
you?
us know. Drop a comment, leave it in the chat, or come on live and let us know how that worked for you.
All right, if you're on live, we're gonna go ahead and bring you in. If you want to go live, we'll go live for those who are. I mean, we'll bring those in the green room. You want to bring them on in and
Right?
see if they got any questions. Let's see. Oh no, no, no. So
Okay.
okay.
We
So
lost.
some technical difficulties. This is black screen. It's hard to X them all out for that's not active, and we'll just throw the
What about
comments up there. The
Gigi?
comments. Okay. Yeah, it's
Okay,
just a
well you
ceiling.
can
No.
no.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and throw that in there,
Yeah.
just take the can you take the camera and I don't know, make sure that the camera's good, either a picture or you could put her live. Oh, there we
Hey
go.
mom.
There's a ceiling. We got a ceiling.
Got my mama
We
today.
got a Pac-Man up there.
You
We're
okay?
live. I hope you're not in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
Okay, so we can
I'm
hear you.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you got
yeah,
it
you
poured
are
to the
live. Yeah.
ceiling. I'm sorry. And I think
What?
we had Grandma Jackie in as well.
She had a black screen. Okay.
Mama Jackie, try that again for me,
Yeah,
please.
if you want to come in, we'll go ahead and bring all our guests in that just want to
Mom, you have
pop
any
in. And
comments when you raise your three girls?
today we're talking about teens,
No,
adolescence.
no, not really,
Okay, all right, we're gonna keep going in.
because it was
Not
a
We're gonna
really.
keep
different.
it pushing, but that's what
It was
today's session is.
it
That's what we're
was
talking
a
about
different.
today.
Ma'am, lost her.
Lost to bring it back. There we go. There she
What
is.
you said, Mom?
What is that? A sprinkler above your head?
Oh, a light, maybe?
Oh, light. Oh, let's put the
Hey
ladies in here. What's up?
there.
What's up, Mama and
We got
Mama?
our two mamas, mama and mama.
Mama and mother-in-law.
Hey,
What's
good
up,
morning.
ladies?
Good
Good,
morning.
good morning. So today we're talking about teens, those adolescent years. Y'all want to discuss anything? Maybe bring anything to the table of raising teens? That's what we're talking about today. Thank y'all for joining us.
I didn't have a problem with y'all because you didn't tell me anything. Y'all was sneaky.
Uh, I
He
wouldn't
said,
say that. I wouldn't say that. But okay,
You wasn't sneaky, babe.
Mama wasn't there a lot. Just put it like that. Let's be honest.
Well,
You
that's
wasn't there a lot.
true.
Yeah.
I
Let's
was
be honest.
working,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's true too.
don't don't
We got one more to come in. All right. Well, let's go ahead and bring her in. See if she was live. We
say
get
it
to.
again.
Okay, we got
Okay.
Mama and Mama in. We
There we
back.
go.
There we go.
I had a phone call come in and it threw you out.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
oh, it's all good. It's all good.
So I
Thank you
was
for
trying
joining
to
us.
say
Hmm.
that
What's
What's
up,
up, when
Della?
I raised my three girls, it was a different time.
True.
And as you
Thanks.
grow older, you have to take different approaches.
You're right.
Because the
Bring
things
that
that I
volume up
raised
some,
my
Mimi.
daughter, the way that I raised my daughters, kids are not going that way now.
Correct.
Even if you try to take them, they won't go. They'll reject you. So
Mm-hmm.
you all's way are good.
Right.
I
And
like the way
mom,
you
mom, even to
go
that,
ahead.
I've seen even kids how you're looking at kids now, I'm looking at kids in that way. And it's still the same way. It's changing so fast
Right.
to where you really have to say, okay, how can I get my point across to where they can understand me and it's not so harsh or too lenient, things like that. So yeah, it's
You have
changing.
to
I agree with you.
Of course, it's
you
changed a
have to
lot.
study your child. If you study your child, you can find an approach to that child where you can relate to that child.
It's a good
Good
point of
point. Good
good point
point.
of view. Yeah, a lot has changed, like you mentioned. Back in our days of growing up, it was just do what you're told. It was no
Yeah, don't ask no questions.
questions to be asked.
It took a
This is the
minute to raise
information
a child.
age now, so of course kids they do have questions, and it's important even now. I mean, even back then for parents to listen, but it's just a different day and age to where it's extremely important for us to listen now, even more so because our kids have a connection with the world that we did not have growing up, and that's through social media,
Right.
and a bunch of
Right,
outside influences. So let's talk about the
right.
elephant in the
I'm gonna
room.
say this real quick before you go tell.
Mhm.
I think it's more, and let me see if I can say this right. It's more so they have to deal with a more inner self now than they did, I believe, in the past. Like in our age, we there's because there's so much coming to them from social media, and they want to be this way and that way. So it's more of a self thing that they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Faster than I think what we dealt with.
I
Okay, go
mean, but
ahead.
we dealt with stuff too, but it is a lot more. It's a lot more distractions
Yeah.
as well for the kids nowadays. So just speaking about the elephant in the room, that is social media. That is social media and friends. It's so much pressure, you know, likes, followers, group chats, all of it. It's a good bit of everything. So yes, a lot has changed.
Yeah, we try to
Um,
keep the conversation up and open about what's going on online and their friends.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely try to keep it open. Their friends and their friends group.
Yeah,
Yes, correct.
sometimes we just listen and try not to judge and help from and help them figure out what's real and what's just the noise that they're hearing. There's a lot of noise out there.
Got it. Definitely. So with our parents on the line right now, of course, we're not seeing y'all face. I guess y'all camera shy, hiding away
I'm
from
coming
we got
back.
a I got a ceiling fan and I got a light. Um this doesn't make good for
And
our
we got
live,
Nugget.
and we got Nugget in the background.
Hey Nugget.
So but we do want to thank y'all for joining us today. Um just to, give you insight. Stacy says, I can't see because you're bun. But Stacy says, I think the thing that's changed is the respect.
Hmm.
Parents now want to respect their children so they know how to function in real life. Not to mention, we're all about mental health now. It's cute.
It is cute. And I'm gonna tell you something
See
about the
that up there.
respect thing. I was taught do unto others as you will have them do unto you. That was a big saying, like all in my life, right? When I was a kid. And that's true. But
Treat
when you
others like you want to be treated.
that's it. That's it. They're little growing human beings. We wanna, you know what I'm saying? We wanna treat them with respect, but we also want to receive respect.
Yeah, I
I like
agree.
that, Stacey. I like that.
I agree.
Two comments coming up.
Melody. Oh my
Chewy,
goodness.
Chewy
Oh my
hears
gosh.
Nugget and stood up real fast.
Oh my
LOL.
goodness. So it's all inside jokes of the family. So for our live, that's the two dogs.
Yeah, that's our
They're
two dogs.
actually um one's far away and they're hearing each other on the live right
Yeah.
now. So they're trying to communicate too.
Hey,
The brothers.
Franchon,
Franchon.
hey
Hey,
sis. How you feel
sis.
about teenagers on social media, and what age do you feel is good age for them to be allowed to have one? That's a
Mm,
good question,
good question.
sis. It's definitely a good question, and it ranges. But go ahead. You want to answer that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I feel that, first of all, it's going to be your family dynamics, right? What you've set up for your family. And if you're looking to set something up, then come up with an age, right? This is instructions not included. They didn't come out with instructions,
No, no.
right? So we're going to formulate a plan for our family, for our kids. So we're going to say, okay, at the age 10, they will be allowed something that they can text back and forth so I can have communication with them. Okay? Try that out, see how that works. Limited the number of apps that's on the social media. Do I think you should stop and not have social media for your kids? No, because
From our point of view,
that's
this
from my
is
point of view.
we're not look,
We're very tech driven, gadget driven a family. So we got to have all this stuff, right?
yeah.
I want all the stuff because I want to learn more and more and more and more. So I would suggest if it's not 10, try 13. Set them up so maybe at age 10, set up where they, like I said, where they can have a way to communicate with mom and dad, brother and sister and sisters, grandma, whatever, just family, right? They have some phones out there that literally you can only put your family in it. They have one button you can press and it calls them. I think our kids started at 10 with phones.
Maybe a little bit earlier, but this is the thing.
It
Depending
was
on
Yeah.
10.
depending on
It
the
was 10.
depending on the child. No, it wasn't all because Sanaa had a phone at a very young
But
age.
she wasn't able
This is
to call or text or nothing like that. It was more of a play phone.
but she was still able to access certain things. So this is the thing as far as online and social media. There's a big difference with just being online as far as
Right.
being on social media. So those devices will allow your kid to be online, and when they become teenagers, then you could choose per family what's the best fit. So my question is to the parents: how do you handle the digital world? Because we have that question in a live comment. So I want to ask other parents, leave that in the comment section, or you can even comment if you're live now and you want to answer this. Is how do you handle the digital world? Do you have rules for phones and social media, or do you just let the teens figure it out? I want y'all to
Mhm.
drop y'all thoughts in the comments. For us, yes, it was a little bit different because we are tech savvy, gadgety type of family, but we also know that technology is here, um, maybe here to stay, and it's ever evolving. So
Yes.
one thing I don't recommend is to completely um, isolate your kid from technology, because if they're not learning it, then that next kid may give that next kid the upper hand as time goes along because they are more equipped and learning those, how to navigate through certain things. And that's just the device itself. Now, when it comes to social media and accounts, I do recommend that if you decide to let your teenager get an account, that you are one of the main or one of the first
Yeah.
that are on their friend list,
Yes.
that you are monitoring what they do. We can't always see everything that they do. And just as they make one account, can go make
Make
another.
2 and
'Cause
3. Yeah, they can.
they're slick, right?
Yeah,
Kids are
they've done
slick,
it.
teens are slick. So you got to be up on it too, right? But the first thing is making sure that you are following them, you're friends with them, and you kind of monitoring it.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I definitely recommend, because there's some sick people out here in the social media world who some of them aren't even real, and that's the
The
crazy
bots.
thing.
Yeah.
Some are bots, AI. Some are people who are like catfish and are posing to be other people. So it's yes, it is a lot that has happened throughout these last, just say, 15 or 20 years of technology, but I don't recommend completely keeping it away from your
Yeah,
kids.
it's a tough thing to maneuver, but you have to. And like Claude said, have those passwords. I had one of my kids that I know of create an account, and I wouldn't have approved of the of the account and end up having to get rid of that one and start a new one, and I was able to have all of the information. So, look, you just got to be on guard. If you're not on guard, then
And there are
some
uh,
things will slip by you. We're not perfect. We're humans. We are humans. We had humans. Like I had a human,
fact.
right? So, I mean, I'm going to do the best I can by all of my kids.
Realize this as well. The kids have access to not just Google, like
Right.
what we eventually had access to, because it was like, wow, we got all this information, right? We got Google.
The World
And
Wide
now,
Web.
yeah, and now they have access to bots. They have access
All kind of
to
stuff.
AI to give them certain answers. So as parents, we have that access as well. Is that one screen that's frozen? If so, can we go ahead and take that out of there and just go back to the
You can take me down.
go back to the full screen?
Yeah.
There we go. Because those both screens were frozen.
Oh, were
But
they?
well, Mama was on there, but it was just showing the ceiling. Your mom.
Okay.
But as I was saying, as far as our our teenagers, right? As they become equipped with all of this access, as parents, we have to be equipped as well and know that there are settings that we can put in place,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're not too sure and you don't have time to monitor your teen or whatever. There's tons of settings from those, apps, or if you're not too sure, you can also ask the bots as well. Chat GPT, what are some of the settings that I could set up for my 13-year-old that could be within
10 year
family
old, whatever
time,
it
or
may be.
10-year-old or whatever? And you can, follow those steps per device that they have, whether it's Apple device, Android device, or whatever social media you allow them to get on, to make sure as a parent that you go through and you put the proper settings on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's so you can either be monitor that you can either monitor them, or you can set parameters to
Mm-hmm.
basically say that, okay, they can have this amount of screen time, so on and so forth. But once again, and this is just me, this is just Claude, as a tech guy and having kids, um, I never wanted to isolate my kids from the technology, but I didn't want to pacify them with the technology. And over time, as parents get busy, it seems as that is what we do.
Yeah.
We tend to, you know, be focusing on what we have to focus on, whether it's paying bills or just keeping food on the table or whatever it is that you do, your job or whatever it is that you do. You tend to be focused on that. And then as your teen is growing or your kid is growing, sometimes with all of the noise throughout the world, we can lose that focus. So it's very
Mm-hmm.
important. Yes, set your settings, make a choice, a conscious choice in your household on how
Right.
you want to
And what works best for
set
y'all.
that up.
Yeah. Adolescence is full of ups and downs.
Definitely.
Our teens need to know it's okay to make a mistake, and they don't have to be perfect.
And that's facts.
That's facts.
Right.
The world is full of choices and consequences,
Definitely.
right? Whether that consequence be good or bad. One of the most important things is letting them know that we are here for them no matter what happens.
No matter
No
what.
matter what happens. We, as mom and dad, right? We're here for our girls no matter what happens.
Look, we've learned to be a safe place for big feelings. All right. We have to be.
Yes. And we got
Um,
girls, we got big, big feelings.
Yes, we have to be that. I mean, even when it's tough, and sometimes it gets tough, but sometimes that means listening without trying to fix it. You know, just being there when they need to vent. Because
Right.
sometimes, I think as parents, we want to have that solution, and our kids will come to us, and we do our best to try to either reason with them or give them some type of solution to help them. I think at times it could be, I don't know, I hate to say misleading, because we do our best to give them the best advice, but
Well,
I
they
think a
they
lot of
look at
times
they look at
they'll get the advice from somewhere else.
right. Well, they look at us as we're their parents, so we should know. But I mean, one of my girls came up to me and asked me a question one time. I was like, I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. I didn't want to leave her hanging, but I was like, I don't know, so let's find out. Because I didn't, and I learned when she learned, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, we don't have all the we don't have hey, look, we as parents, none of us have all the answers, right? And this is one of the reasons that um we started this platform here. It's for the parents to be able to say, okay, I'm not in this alone.
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna talk this through. I'm
Yeah.
dealing with this type of kid. You might be dealing with a whole different type of kid,
Right.
some totally different. However, some of the situations are the same. And as parents, we, like I said before, not perfect, but we must figure this thing out.
Mhm.
We have to. And your kid comes to you with a question you don't have an answer for. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have all the answers, but it's okay to actually try to find the
Right.
answer, help them with something. A solution is always great if we're able to provide one, but sometimes they just want us to listen.
Right. What's one thing you do to support your teen when they're struggling? Or if you're a teen, hey teens, what do you wish your parents understood?
Y'all hear that? So for you teens out there, that is. That's the truth. Let's hear from you. I want to hear from y'all. You said we had any more comments to pull up there, or was that it? Okay. No, that's cool.
We'll
That's
pull a
cool.
minute
Let's
and
go ahead and pull those up there. We about to
wrap it up.
yeah, wrap it up in a second. So what's some of the comments we got going on? Try to stay on topic, but
Hey, boss
sometimes,
man.
we get these. What's up, boss man? Boss man, boss man, boss man. We good, man. We are good. Thanks for joining us.
Hey. Hey,
Hey, fam.
Franny.
Hey, Franny. Be sure to tap the like button. Oh, yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
Stacy said, be sure to tap that like
Yeah.
button, y'all,
Please, y'all,
and
remember that
subscribe.
and
Hit
subscribe.
the notification bell as well.
We're going to tell you all of that. For real. Was that all of them?
Okay,
Mm.
perfect. Perfect.
But so yeah, we want to hear from y'all. What's your biggest win or your biggest fail with teens, parents? What is your biggest win? I think our biggest win so far is that we three up. We got three in the in the in the books. Um, one fully transitioned to adult, one on the way, and but I
Yeah.
I really think it's been a great accomplishment to see them grow. Be like been responsible for this little one this whole time, and now they're
I think that's for me
so
too.
responsible as well.
Yes.
So they've come a long way. But what's the best advice you've gotten at this stage, parents? I want to know, what's your biggest fail, what's your biggest win, and what's the best advice that you got at this stage? Do we have someone else in the green room or no?
Yeah, if you want to come on the
Huh?
screen.
Okay, no, we go.
Okay, if you want to come on the screen, come
I think
on
she's just
in,
listening.
share your story. Let us know. We'll send you the link.
Yep. We
We
love it.
love building this community together. I can't get it out.
We definitely do.
Goodness, we
So
love it.
we thankful for everybody who has joined us. So,
Thank you for joining and sharing your stories. Parenting through adolescence isn't easy,
it's not.
but you're not alone. We're
Yeah.
all here.
Yep. And we're
We're
all
learning
learning.
as we go.
Yeah,
Okay. So
we
let's
are.
keep on coming on.
Just keep on keeping it coming. Hey, y'all. So don't forget to like this video, like Stacy said. All right. Subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. You can also find us at on YouTube at Sweet Face Scans at Sweet Face Scans on YouTube. You can see us on YouTube at I Podcast. Also check us out on our website.
There you
You
go.
definitely want to check us out. If you know anybody that is pregnant or expecting parents and they want to, get some 3D, 4D ultrasound services, if they're in Georgia, come check us out. You
Mm-hmm.
can check out our website at sweetfacescans.com. That's all one word, sweetfacescans.com.
All right, y'all. We'll be back next Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central for another Full Circle Fridays.
Mhm.
Next week, we'll be talking
What
about
we talking?
gender reveals. I love it. And baby showers, traditions, and trends. There's so many of those. Until then, keep showing up for your kids and for yourself. You're doing good, better than you think.
So we'll see you next week, family. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Hang in there. Those teenage years don't last forever. All
No,
right. So thanks for
enjoy.
joining us.
Peace out.
Yeah, this thing called life doesn't come with a way to go. It doesn't come with a manual. Yeah, you can search, I swear it ain't nothing like Jay-Z, the blueprint. Ooh, now let me make one.